Why are adult friendships so hard? Today I Googled this question and 2.4 billion responses came up. I must not be the only one wondering this. Hi, my name is Kisthart. I get the privilege of serving at Westmall Lutheran out in Brandon, Minnesota, and I'm on staff here at Calvary with the Partner Network. I'm in a season of life where most of my time is spent at work or taking care of my family. I don't have a lot of time for friendships. I mean, real friendships. I want to delve today into a topic that is both universal and deeply personal: friendships in adulthood. We often hear about the significance of friendships during our formative years, but the role of friendships in adulthood is equally, if not more, crucial to our well-being and personal growth. We live in this digital age where social media might connect us virtually, but it's the heartfelt conversations over a cup of coffee, the late night talks, and the shared adventures that really solidify the bonds of friendship. As children, making friends was often as simple as sharing a toy or sitting together at lunch. But as we've grown, the landscape of our lives has changed. Careers, responsibilities, and the demands of daily life can make forming and maintaining friendships a lot more complex. However, the value of these relationships remains as vital as ever. First and foremost, let's acknowledge the fact that adult friendships are a choice. Unlike the friendships of our childhood, which often formed due to shared classes or neighborhoods, adult friendships are a conscious decision. Making and keeping friends takes time, and we have very little of it. But luckily, we get to choose who we invested in, and this choice is empowering. It allows us to surround ourselves with individuals who inspire and uplift us. Yet, building friendships can be challenging. Our schedules are often packed, leaving little room for socializing. So it's essential to prioritize these connections. Just as we schedule work meetings, we should schedule friendship time. It's a deliberate effort that can initially seem like a sign of selfishness, but over time, it becomes an act of self-care. Friendships rejuvenate us, providing a space to unwind, laugh, and share our burdens. Secondly, let's acknowledge the diversity of adult friendships. In our youth, we might have gravitated towards friends of similar ages and backgrounds, but in adulthood, we're introduced to a kaleidoscope of perspectives. We form connections with people of different ages, professions, cultures, and life experiences. This diversity enriches our lives, broadens our horizons, and challenges our assumptions. But keeping up with this diversity can be hard. Yoga with one friend, a concert with another, it can really push us to develop a sense of self. We find ourselves being urged to identify the things we enjoy doing. But this diversity can also encourage us to try new things, which is always a welcomed principle of life. Thirdly, let's discuss the importance of quality over quantity. In the age of social media, it's easy to equate the number of friends with our social net worth. However, as adults, we come to realize that the depth of our friendships matters a lot more than the width. It's better to have a handful of friends who truly understand us, stand by us, and challenge us to be better than it is to have a vast network of superficial connections. True adult friendships thrive on vulnerability. It's important to open up and share our fears, share our dreams, and to discuss the complexities of life. It's about being real, even when it's uncomfortable. Vulnerability can foster intimacy, and intimacy is the cornerstone of all meaningful adult relationships. Lastly, let's reflect on the evolving nature of adult friendships. Just as we change and grow, so do our relationships, and sometimes friendships fade as our lives take different paths, but this doesn't diminish their value. It simply stands as a testament to the role they played during that specific phase in our lives. Other times, friendships withstand the test of time, distance, or life changes, and these enduring bonds are treasures that remind us of who we are and where we've come from. Friendships in adulthood really are more than just companionship. They are essential to our emotional well-being and personal development. As we navigate these complexities that are our lives, our friends are our anchors, our confidants, and our partners in both joy and adversity. Let us embrace the opportunity to forge deep, authentic connections. Let us prioritize the quality of these relationships over the quantity. And let us celebrate the diverse tapestry of individuals who make our adult lives richer and more meaningful. I have one more question for you. Have you ever thought of Jesus as a friend? It's kind of a big deal that he laid down his life for us, isn't it? I know my friends would say they would do this for me, but would they really? Having a friend in Jesus for me means having a constant companion that is always there for me. He doesn't judge me, and my relationship with him gives me strength and brings me joy. But this friendship isn't one-sided either. I really have to put effort into my friendship with Jesus. Like all relationships, there's a certain amount of investment. I have to be willing to spend time with him, doing devotionals or looking at scripture. Sometimes it's just listening to music that feels close to him. I also have to be open with my feelings and find comfort in vulnerability. My friends are wonderful, and they are mostly there for me, but they also get busy. Jesus? He always has time. And I assure you, if you're struggling to find or keep friends in your adulthood, he'll have time for you too.